Da Nang, Vietnam, once a war zone, but this week the meeting place for 21 APEC countries. Combined, they account for nearly half of the world's population and trade. Matt Goodman handled APEC issues for President Obama.
It's a really important part of the world where a lot of our economic future will be determined. And of course, we have a lot of security interests out there with 90,000 troops in the region, with the North Korea challenge, with disputes in the maritime spaces of the region. So there's a lot at stake on this trip.
But after President Trump's harsh trade rhetoric and his decision to abandon the Trans-Pacific Partnership Agreement, Asian leaders are looking for reassurance on the U.S. role in the region.
I think that was a real blow to our credibility in the region, and I think we need to replace it with something. If it isn't TPP, we need some other economic and trade strategy that Asians find credible. And so far, frankly, the Trump administration hasn't laid that out, so on this trip he has an opportunity to do that.
Like U.S. and Chinese trade delegation meetings in Beijing this week, government officials say bilateral deals are America's priority, aimed at cutting trade imbalances.
As you know, addressing the imbalance in China trade has been a central focus of collaborative discussions between President Trump and President Xi. And achieving fair and reciprocal treatment for the companies is a shared objective.
But each country is different, and APEC Secretariat-Chief Alan Bullard says the summit is a good place to try out new agreements.
There's a complicated noodle bowl in Asia, noodle bowl of agreements. We try out new recipes, better recipes. We get recipes from right around the region, try them, and the ones that work, all the economies will use.
Analysts say it's an important first visit by this U.S. president, one that could shape future relations.
Well, they want an America that's engaged in the region in all senses of the term. They want us here, they want us to show up, so it's good that the president's coming. That's important. As Woody Allen said, 80% of life is showing up, and so he gets points for that.
Given his unpredictability, Goodman says the first big test is whether the president stays on script when he speaks on Friday. Arcega for VOA News, Washington.